Evolve your game and get a $100 bonus. Sign up now at TVG.com.
I thought it was great. It's just right. As long as the horse does it comfortable, like I talked to Victor after the workout, he said he was just going easy, enjoying himself. And that's what I wanted to do. He's plenty fit. I'm not worried about fast works or going in a minute or anything. He could do that anytime he wanted to. All he has to do is cluck to him. He's just a push button type of horse.
I was more focused that the way he was doing it during the work. He broke a little bit fast, and I kind of want to slow him down a little bit. I don't want to go too fast. He told me to go slow. No, you don't want it too crazy. Let it gallop out, whatever he wants. Gallop out very nice and comfortable, so it's ready to go.
That's trainer Art Sherman and rider Victor Espinoza, the jockey-trainer combination of your Kentucky Derby favorite and fan favorite out here on the West Coast as well, California Chrome.
He's been doing everything right for those guys, whether it be in the afternoon during a race or during the morning. He's training perfectly. He's shipped nicely. He's settled into Churchill Downs. Everything's a go for California Chrome. Now, Danza, with only 4 starts lately raced. California Chrome, he's had more starts than anybody in this field. He's making his 11th start in the Kentucky Derby, so he has a lot of races under his belt.
He's won 60% of his races and earned over $1.1 million. Now, Dave, does that put him in the running for being the shortest priced Derby favorite we have seen in several years?
I don't know if we're going to see him drop under 9-5,
okay, but
he might be pretty darn close. He's probably going to be somewhere in between point given in Big Brown would be my guess, right around 2.1, 2.2 to 1.
But if you wager tomorrow for 1 hour between noon and 1 Eastern time, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Pacific time at TVG.com, you're going to get 4 to 1 on California Chrome with our Boost Your Odds promotion. So be sure to head to the website for all the details there. Now let's take a look back at his most recent start. And Dave, it seems like in each start this year in 2014, when you think he can't get any better, he does in his next start.
Victor Espinoza is going to push the button on him at the top of the lane as he did into the first turn. That's the great thing about California Chrome is he has multiple moves in a race where Victor can count on him to put those afterburners on. And look at the way that he runs away from the field in the Santa Anita Derby to what was a standing ovation that day at Santa Anita. And he did it as easy as you could.
And Candy Boy had finished third there. Opportunity was second, but as you know, it was announced earlier this morning, Opportunity will not be going to the post. Now, California Chrome looks to become the 4th Calbred to win the Kentucky Derby. So take a look at the 3-of-a-kind graphic we have here. Decidedly back in 1962, Swaps 55, and back in 1922, Morvich as well.
Look at that asterisk next to Swaps, though. That was the horse that Art Sherman was the exercise rider for. So from 1955 to kind of relive his youth at the age of 77 now is an amazing deal for trainer Art Sherman. Everybody's rooting for him. He's the only millionaire in this race, by the way, California Chrome. It's not easy to have already earned $1 million at this point of your racing career. There have been some horses that have had plenty of success coming into the Kentucky Derby with $1 million in earning, but there have been many others that don't get it done. Really, the fact of the matter is only 1 out of 36 horses that came into the Kentucky Derby a millionaire has won the race. That's less than 3%.
And that was back in 2007 with Street Sense. So you can see there 4 seconds, 4 thirds as well, but 1 for 36 are millionaires heading in to the Kentucky Derby. Let's go to post position 6 to number 6. Samraat, 15 to 1, coming off of another good second place effort for Rick Violette Jr. last time out behind Wicked Strong in the Wood Memorial. It was a very good effort from this 3-year-old colt, and it was his lone defeat so far on his resume. He's 5 for 6 lifetime coming in. He's earned over $773,000. This horse is battle tested. He loves to fight. He loves to win races, and it looks like he's going to be a good price on Saturday.
Well, the first 3 races of his career were against New York breds, and he was just destroying them. 3 lengths, 5 lengths, almost 17 lengths. And then he got tested against Open Company. He won the Withers. He won the Gotham. And here he was in the Wood, battling in about the 3rd spot, trying to get past Social Inclusion for 2nd. But Wicked Strong would jump into the race at the 8th pole and run right past everybody. Was it a bad race for Samraat? Absolutely not. It was a really gutty performance to be 2nd. Yes, his undefeated streak is over. He knows what it's like now to lose, but that is definitely not a bad race to be coming into the Kentucky Derby off of.
And you know what I like about that race as well is, yes, he finished second. That was a good effort for a second, but he had every right to finish fourth or fifth in that race if he wanted to. He was hanging on the wrong lead. He looked a little tired, but he still fought on and went by social inclusion to get second and win that photo there for second place in the Wood Memorial. Now, he can sit close. He can go to the front if the connections want to. Where do you think he's sitting early on?